to Royalty Soaps. Today is the royal review of 5 Golden Apples. Now, I originally found 5 Golden Apples on Facebook, and Miss Cyndi was in a couple of my soap making groups. And as I watched her and saw the pictures that she posted, I continued to see that she just did an excellent job with the presentation of her bars. She was really thinking about the ingredients that she was using, and it just sort of drew me to her. And so when review time came around and I had to pick companies, she was one of the ones that I said absolutely had to be on my list. So when I got the box, it came all packaged up pretty in these beautiful tissue paper, and y'all know I love sparkly tissue paper. I love it when it has those little bits of glitter in it, and it did, and then it has this really pretty little ribbon on top, and then on the very top it says "Today is a gift," and she wrote a little note on the back for me, which was really sweet and very thoughtful. Before I even tell you anything that was in the box, let me just say that for every single company that I do, there is a sort of vibe, a sort of feel, and everything is different, everything is unique, and that is because every single person is different, every single person is unique and very special. And so every single company that I have reviewed, I've kind of walked away with a sort of feel for the company. And let me just say that 5 Golden Apples, I think the best way that I could put this, makes me feel like coming home, sort of. Now, I know I'm at my house right now, but sort of that warm, loving, receptive feeling. That is the feeling I'm getting when I look at her products, when I was using her products, when I opened up her box. It's just this really embracing, comforting, sweet feeling. And although I love absolutely all the companies that I have reviewed, and I have reviewed quite a few and have tried lots of different soaps and stuff, her company, 5 Golden Apples, has really done what I think would be the best job of conveying that feeling of warmth and reception and just really just love, just sort of at the baseline, just love. And I just felt so wonderful using it. So before I even tell you about the products, I thought I'd just kind of throw that out there. And if you're needing sort of a pick-me-up, or you're feeling sort of down in general, I would say that her company, just because of that feeling that she portrays, would be an excellent choice for you. Now, on to the products. As with all of my reviews, I will tell you each individual product and their names, and then I will go and tell you about the performance and a little bit about the scent description. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I feel I should tell you is that all of her soap bars are packaged in this cute little paper doily. They have all of the ingredients on the back. It has where she is located, her 5goldenapples.com website, and her Facebook page, and then the net weight and the name of the bar. Her bath bombs are packaged in tissue paper, and they have little ribbons on the side. They look like great big things of candy, and they also have the ingredients and the name of the product and the weight. And then the Whip It Good body butter also has all of the ingredients, the name of the product, and the weight, and it's in this cute little PET jar with a white lid. The first soap is called Moving On soap, and it's really beautiful. Lots of different swirlies in here. This is a hidden feather swirl, and it was made with dark brown, light brown, sort of a gold color, and a white, and then it's on the inside, it's like sort of these dark colored greens. So this is really beautiful. Just an absolutely well thought out bar, and the colors look great together. Moving on is this cute little cube soap, and it's called Berry Clean, and it is a very sort of light color of lime, I would say, and it's just really cute. It's very simple, and one of the more simple soaps that I have seen, but I really like the color, and I like that it's just, I like the simplicity of it, quite frankly. Next we have the Fancy soap, and this is a cool drop swirl of white and sort of like a light berry color, and then the pink and some black, and then it has this cool swirl on top with some gold mica. Really pretty, awesome colors, very good pigmentation. Then I have Joy soap, which was absolutely a joy to behold, and this is sort of a creamy, carroty color. There's a few glycerin rivers on there that look really cool. Make it look like it sort of has like lace on the inside or something. And then the top is gold with little flecks of brown brown that have all been swirled around. Really pretty. Next we have Hey Mr. Mister soap, which is obviously a man bar. And this one is just so rustic looking. It's got black and browns and speckledy things of comfrey leaf powder and spearmint leaf, all sorts of stuff like that. And then it's got the black swirl on the top. This is very masculine and still very prettily packaged. And for the soaps, last but certainly not least, is the chai tea soap, which totally does remind me of chai tea. It's got a darker shade of brown on the bottom, a lighter shade on the top, and like a little, it looks like cinnamon powder, like a nutmeg or something that has been sprinkled on the top in a line, exactly how you would receive a chai tea latte. Then there's the Blushy Great Bath Bomb, which of course is so cute in its little packaging, and also the Lemon Basil Bath Bomb, which is also very cute in its packaging and has lots of goodies in it. Then the Whip It Good Body Butter, which is a really nice creamy color, looks very fluffy, looks very delicious, I must say. She also put in here this really cool little fluffy scrubber thingy that it totally matches her packaging. I have no idea how she did that, but yeah, really, really cute, really pretty. This is actually one of the more decorative little scrubbers that I've seen, so I really love it. Now let me tell you a little bit about the performance of each thing and also the fragrance. So the first one is the Moving On soap, and as soon as I smelled this, I was like, there is some cucumber, melon, something in there. It totally smells fresh and very clean. It honestly sort of smells like a dupe from the Bath & Body Works Cucumber Melon. This is a super, super hard bar, and the lather was very, very smooth. Like it almost had a silky type lather. Not a load of bubbles, but definitely moisturizing and nourishing. Then the Berry Clean soap, which honestly smells different than you would expect given the color. So this is like a light green color. So you know, you would look at this and you would think something like avocado or some sort of a fresh scent, but this actually has a really fruity scent, almost like a berry scent. Really, really yummy. It sort of reminds me of the popsicles that you eat that have like the berries and stuff in it. Like those, what are those things called? I cannot remember. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They're like those fruity pops that have the fruit in them, and I can't remember the name of them. But anyways, that's what it smells like. It smells amazing. This is also a really hard bar of soap. It's not as hard as the first one, but it is really hard. This one had a lot more bubbles. And also, the fragrance sort of stuck to my skin, so I always enjoy that and prefer that. And the lather was not colored, so for those who don't like colored lather, this would be a really good bar for you. Now for the fancy soap, which does make one feel very fancy. This smell, I have smelled before. This seems to be a smell that a lot of people like, and I actually don't. Which is hilarious because it's so popular. It smells like berries, sort of, but carbonated, like a champagne almost. A champagne mixed with something else I don't particularly like. So it's like a carbonated drink without the carbonation. I don't know. This is hard for me to describe. It sort of smells and reminds me of like cranberry fizz. I've had some people send me stuff that was supposed to smell like cranberry. This sort of smells like that to me, but I didn't prefer this, but I had family members that totally did, so I think I'm going to let them use this bar. And it was also really, really hard. Everyone used it, and you can hardly tell. I mean, it looks exactly the way it did when it got to me, so this was great. This one. Okay, the Joy soap does smell like joy. I mean, you just smell it and go, ah. This one also smells like a drink to me. It smells like Sprite mixed with like orange juice, if that makes any sense at all. Sort of like that, and it also has a little bit of a floral in there. So it's like this really unique, interesting bar. This was super moisturizing. This one also had a lot of bubbles, so I was really, really pleased, and I think a lot of people would like this scent. I think this is one that you could pretty much give to everyone, and no one's gonna be like, ugh, get that away, I cannot stand it. No, this is a crowd pleaser for sure. Hey, Mr. So, okay, every time I see that name, it's like, hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on the radio? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. And this is very minty. It definitely has a little bit of sort of like a cool water scent, like just a tiny bit. But mainly I'm smelling mint and also maybe a little bit of some smoky woodsy in there, like a teeny tiny bit, not a whole bunch. Mainly minty, pepperminty. Smells really great. My brothers loved this bar, and like they hardly ever get really enthusiastic about any bath products ever, but whenever I put this in there, they were like, oh my gosh, where did you get that? So yes, for the men in your life, they need this. And last, but certainly not least, is the chai tea soap, which smells exactly like chai tea. This is very much a fall fragrance, which is perfect because fall is right on our heels. It was super moisturizing. This one specifically, I don't know why, I don't know what made this one different. It's also very hard and also sort of had a silky texture again to it, sort of like the first soap. It's just sort of silky and really pretty. It kind of has one of those pretty feels to it. If you have sampled a lot of artisan soaps, I think the word pretty can be used to describe the lather and the feel. It just sort of makes you feel good. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. All the same, I absolutely loved it. Now, bath bombs are always hard for me to test, like for the camera, because whenever I take a bath, it's always like really late at night, so the shadows are bad and the light is bad, and filming it is just a nightmare. But I can say that both of these came intact. They have been in a humid climate. Texas has been really humid. They haven't cracked, they haven't broken, they haven't turned to powder, and they both smell exceptional. So I can only imagine that these are going to do great in the bath. And as for ingredients, they're super awesome. Like they both have cocoa butter, one of them has mango butter, one of them has avocado oil and aloe vera. Like there's lots of good stuff in here, so I'm sure they're going to be very moisturizing, and the fragrance is the best. This one smells like, it's called Blushy Grape, and it sort of does smell grapey, and it also sort of smells a little bit cherry to me. And this lemon basil one totally does smell like lemon. I just got lipstick all over it. It totally does smell like lemon, and I can smell a little bit of basil in there. So this was one that my mom really loved. For the people that sort of like a lot of citrus, a lot of fresh scents, this will be a great one for you. And for the final product, it is the Whip It Good Body Butter, and this smells like chocolate because it has cocoa butter in it. And I really liked this because it didn't leave an oily, greasy residue on my skin. It absorbed relatively quickly, and it didn't leave white, which is something that I have found happens sometimes, is that with a whipped body butter, you'll put it on and then it will make your skin look ashy. And this one didn't do that. It kind of went on clear and soaked right in, and it was gone, and I liked it. So I am totally impressed with 5 Golden Apples. I'm totally impressed with them. Again, the whole feeling of everything has just been so comforting and so just makes you feel good, and then all the products are so well fragranced and perform exceptionally. There's really nothing I could complain about. If you are interested in following 5 Golden Apples around internet land, you can go visit their Facebook page, and you can also go to their website. You can also find 5 Golden Apples on Etsy, which is great, and in fact, Miss Cyndi has given us a coupon code to her Etsy shop. So you can use the code ROYALAPPLE for 10% off your entire order. Thank you very much, Miss Cyndi, and I'm so glad that I am able to offer you guys this coupon code because her stuff is fabulous and you need it in your life. I hope you all have enjoyed the review. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and maybe even leave me or Miss Cyndi from 5 Golden Apples a comment below. Go follow that fabulous woman on internet land and tell her that the Duchess of Suds sent you. And until next time, I hope you all have a royal day, and bye.